We begin with breaking news. A deadly shooting in Brookside. A man was shot to death right outside his home near 66th Terrace and Main Street. 41 Action News reporter Stephen Dial is live outside that home with what we know so far this midday. Stephen.
Cynthia, investigators are continuing to try to put the pieces together as to how this happened. When we arrived here on the scene, the victim's body was still laying in the front yard. According to KCPD, they got the call just after 8 o'clock this morning of shots fired. Someone hearing gunshots. According to police, they say that the victim's wife, it was the homeowner who was shot and killed. The victim's wife heard a sound, came outside only to discover her husband dead on the ground. And the hard part for KCPD is there isn't any suspect description. Only they are telling us that a car was driving off. They are hoping to get us the description of that vehicle and any information. I spoke to a man doing construction on the church across the street, and he said he heard gunshots and immediately came over.
And all of a sudden I heard sound like explosion, gunshot or something, and I didn't think nothing of it. And I heard the sirens started, and then walked over here and saw it.
And he was shot. The victim's spouse heard something and came out and discovered her spouse on the ground. We are presently searching this area for information. We have very limited suspect information.
And with that limited suspect information, KCPD is heavily leaning on the residents in this neighborhood to see if they have any outdoor surveillance cameras or saw anything. They're asking for their help. This is the 119th homicide on the streets of Kansas City, and especially people in this area who aren't used to violent crime on a consistent basis. This has them very on edge with the shooter still on the run. Reporting live in Kansas City, Stephen Dial, 41 Action News.